Are going live. We are cleaning my desk off at the same time. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I think I'm ready. This is going to be a live video chat show where we do arts and crafts for adults because we do use sharp things and needles and scissors and heat guns and hot glue guns and dangerous electrical items. But we're also a chat show where we like to interact with the chat room as we go along this evening, and we're going to do some arting and show and tell, and we're going to see all kinds of things going on as much as we can for 3 whole hours. That's what we're going to do. So let's see who's in the room. Vanessa's here and Margaret's here. I gave you an extra E. I figured it was spell check. Okay. Oh well. We know it's you. We know it. I did. I knew that, Margaret. And the spell check takes over sometimes. I don't have any control over that AI thing. It takes over. So hi Jassy and Sharon. Good to see you this evening. There's Angela. Hi Angela. I hope everything's well with you. I hope your feet are better. And there's Belinda, Janet Nash. Woohoo! Everybody's coming in. And look, there's Tofu. Tofu's one of our newest members. Welcome, Tofu. I'm glad to see you here. We're going to do arts and crafts and arting and all kinds of fun stuff. I got Happy Meal. We got jingles. We got some jingles today. So, all right, there we go. Well, anyway, I know the chat's going to fill up in just a few minutes, and it always does. But I'll show you what Vanessa sent me in some Happy Mail today. She sent me this little book, and I'm going to open it up in just a minute. It is precious. It's an envelope book, and I'm thinking that we just might have to make one. Not today, but we might have to put that on our to-do list because it was so cute the way she did it. So anyway, she sent me some napkins, and I love the cross, and I love the Starry Starry Night. That's one of my favorite ones these days. I've seen them, and I've been using them, and I've been giving them all away. And then she sent me God Bless. We did this the other day. On Thursday, we did a God Bless America page with this napkin. So she sent me a couple of extras. Ooh, I don't have this one. Thank you, Vanessa. I love the little birds. That's going to be on my eye right now because that's one we'll have to use next. We'll have to see if we can do a page or work it in a page or do a napkin page or something fun. We'll do something fun with that one. So thank you, Vanessa. Those are beautiful. I love me some good napkins. Then she sent me a swab, and this is for the stamping. And we are going to be doing some more stamping here in a few minutes. I've got some stamps to do and to make some more pages, and so there looks like there's plenty in there. So I need to open it so that we can sort of have a sneak peek of what she's trading. Let's see what's in her stamp collections. Let's just see. Ooh, she put them on squares. She's already cut them apart for us. Look at that. I'll have to divide them up, and I'll divide them up, and we'll get 5 pages out of here. But there's some thinking of you words, some smile. So I'll do it in 5 different piles when it's time to divide them up. And those are cute. The thinking of you, the smile, thanks so much. And another thinking of you, a different one. It's cute as can be. And then she's got some little tiny flowers. Look how tiny those are. And that one's pretty. I love that. Those are cute clusters. So these are all going to go back in her envelope. And then here's some clouds. Everybody can needs a good cloudage. Yeah, and some hearts, some repeats. And I'll divide these up amongst 5 people. And they'll be getting some of Vanessa's treats. There's the Paris wreath. There's some more thinking of you. She may even have them already. There's an umbrella. We use umbrellas. We like umbrellas. It looks like there's 3 of each, and that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And some of them are light, but I can still see that if I wanted to darken it with a pencil or an ink pen and then color that in, I could still use that. That's not a problem. A shadow is good. Oh, look at the space, outer space, vacation. Those are cute. There's another vacation in the darker ink. I love this looks like a little monkey. Need to put his face in there. We have to draw a face. He's cute. I'll definitely get a good laugh out of that. Yeah, we're going to get a smile on our face after all of these. So here's some more. And there's another wreath, bloom, another vacation, travel, this vacation. All right, that looks good. Now it looks like there's some more of those we've already seen. Repeaters, but that's good. Friends are flowers that brighten our day. Hello. Very nice. Congratulations. She did a lot of cutting, stamping and cutting on all these. Thanks so much. Thanks and smile. Definitely. Those are really, really cute. So this will be for the swap, and they qualify for our stamping trade, and she's going to get 5 pages uh, back. You don't have to cut them if you don't cut them if you don't want to, but don't cut them. I prefer to have them on a sheet. My little kitty cat is just throwing a fit. Let me go see if I can get. Maybe she wants to go out. Just a moment. I'm coming. I'm coming. What do you want? Uh, Joe, the kitty cat is crying. The kitty cat's crying. Can you come and get her? I'm on my. The cat's crying. I don't know if you can let her out or feed her. I'm on my. Thank you. What's wrong? Joe's gonna get her. He's not gonna let her cry. Um, I was just walking in the door, and I have a box in the hallway where I'm trying to clean my room, and I've got things in boxes. But this is an envelope book that I have done. It's very very similar to what Vanessa has done, but hers is so much prettier. And I think I've got envelopes in here, and I did this. Uh, oh, it's been several years ago, and all of the envelopes flip out and flip up, and they're all envelopes with paper stuck down inside and cards, and it's a good thing to leave on your desk, to have. These are really fun. That's why I said we'll make us a new one, the way Vanessa has made hers. We'll make a new one like that. I love it. I think it is so cute. And she's got tags in her envelope. And then she sent me some happy mail. So these are going to go into the swap box. And I've got a box over here just for the swaps. And this is happy mail. So we'll open this one first. I might get through tonight. I'm so excited with all of this. I'm tickled pink. Tickled pink. Joe's out in the hallway. So she sent me some little goodies. I love the little girls, the women in vintage clothing, and some little cutouts, a little index card, and some pretty paper, some more cutouts. There's a butterfly and some pretty paper. Beautiful. That looks like painting paper. And it's a Twinchie. And it's, oh, look, it's from Esther and she recycled. Awesome. That is so cute. Thank you, Vanessa. I love the sharing. Sharing is caring. And then sent me some business cards, and it's got a Bible verse on it. Ask, seek, and knock. And those who seek the Lord lack no good thing. That is good. And the Lord bless you and keep you. Look at this flag paper. Isn't that cute? I like that. And then some black and white. Isn't that cute? Love it. These are little odds and end sizes that you can use in all kinds of places. So thank you for the happy mail. I will put this in a happy mail place so that we can use it. So now for the book. This is what we've been waiting for right here. And it's got a string with bells, tie, and it's envelopes, and you open them up. And let's see if I can get it straight just a little bit here. So this is an envelope, and you attach it to the envelope below by the seal, and so everything flips up and flips out and flips open and flips over, and then there's another flip in the middle. So there's three sections, I think. I'm not real sure. This is a space, and it might be where the lids of the envelopes are glued together. But we're going to figure this out, and we're going to see if we can't make something. What we'll do is we'll get some paper that matches everything. And she did so well with the purple. It's under the water, and it's seahorses, and then there's these flowers, and they match. They're sister prints because of the collars, and they match. But there's all kinds of little things that flip up. It's a magnet. Oh my gosh, I didn't notice that when I opened it the first time. But this is a belly band, and it has a little tiny magnet, and it magnets shuts. And when you open it, you've got this little water flow uh, tablet up here, and these little things go up, and you can journal on the back sides, or put pictures on each one. This would be pretty with pictures in it, or anything you want to put on there, of course. And so this is this one, and it magnets shut. And then on this side are tags in the envelope pocket. But everything is just so decorated and blinged up. She's got bling everywhere on all of these. And so there's a tag here, and these two tags. And again, they're done with the flowers and that seahorse print with the water stains on it. And these tags are so cute. And I want to do another tag swap. That's what I want to do. So this flips over, and there is another belly band here. And then underneath it has some more things. There's another tag, a big tag, and then there's a little tag in a pocket. So the pocket is like that with the thumb holder, and it goes on top of the big tag, and then it goes underneath the belly band. That is so precious right there. Underneath this envelope is another holder with more tags. There's a pocket right there, and this one is a file folder style paper. It's double sided, and it folded over, and she put a notch right here, and it looks like a file folder to me. But it could be a tag, it could be another pocket. You could make it into anything you wanted. And then there's another tag and some big tags, lots of tags, lots and lots of tags. I love the tags. They are beautiful. We've got to think of something to do with them. So this will all go back into the pocket underneath. And then here's another belly band on top of this one with two more tags and a file, what I call a little file folder. And then there's a pocket behind it with more tags. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. And this is an envelope pocket. And here's another tag inside it. Isn't that pretty? That is just so pretty. And there's some more that goes underneath. And I showed you underneath this belly band. And then this flips over, and there's a pocket here with more tags, and another belly band with more tags. And then we go to this side, and it folded out, and it's got a double page, and there's another belly band with tags, same kind of tags, and another belly band over here with some tags underneath it, and then there's a pocket with more tags in it, and another pocket envelope with a little tag inside like that. Oh, just so cute. It's super, super cute. So this goes underneath in the envelope, and then there's this underneath the belly band. So, so cute. And I've lost track on how many pockets and belly bands there are, but there's tons. And it is just, you just want to keep flipping and turning. You just want to keep going. You just want to go, go, go. And then all together, it ties together with a little string and the two little bells. And then on the back it says made with love in every stitch. Angela Angel Rose Designs. Her favorite color is silver, purple, red, sky blue. And the date she did this was in June, and her birthday is July the 8th, which is coming up, guys. It's coming up. This is the 5th, so her birthday's coming up. So this is so, so sweet. Thank you, Angel Rose Design. Thank you. She's been crafting for many a year. I've known her. I think I've known her for the whole time I've been on streaming. Uh, I've known her from the beginning for a long time too, and I've only been streaming for 7 years, so I'm sure I've known her for about the same amount. So anyway, that is just so cute, and I didn't tie that right. Let's try it again. I just didn't do it right. Let's try this way. There we go. Now we got it. So that is so cute, and it'll sit right on my desk. And anytime I need a tag, I have one. And I might end up uh, putting like tags up there, because that's basically all it is tags. And so that's going to go right here on my desk. Thank you so, so much. My Happy Mail I'm going to keep out. See if we can do stuff. We might need to make one of those just to put Happy Mail in, because I've got Happy Mail over here on my desk. And yeah, they're all, the Ling pieces are all journaling cards. Yes, I noticed that, Vanessa. I did notice that. There is Vanessa's link. You all need to subscribe to her. And she does do videos. She also uploads videos. So, but she does everything. She's very good. And I've had her on my show before. She's when I about a year or so ago. I don't remember how long it's been, but I was interviewing several of you guys in the uh, with channels that were doing things, and I'd interview everybody at least once. Some of y'all been on more than once, but I've interviewed people and try to find out a little bit about them, and what they like to do, and so forth, just to get you to meet them. So So anyway, the next happy mail I have is from Margaret. And again, Vanessa, thank you so much. That was really, really a surprise. I was not expecting that. Seahorses and mermaids. That's what Teresa says. She says, I think Teresa likes seahorses and mermaids too. And I do have an envelope that I have with a collection of mermaid things in it. And I said I was going to try to do it this summer or do it this year, but it didn't have to be in the summertime because mermaids live all year long, right? So, they just migrate to where it's warm. So thank you, thank you, thank you again. So this was from Margaret, and this is for the swap. This is for the swap, but she did put me some Happy Mail in here. So I'm going to pull some of it out. Some of it's just paper. A lot of it's paper, but she stamped a lot of beautiful things here. And this is one of the ladies that I think she bought this one just for this trade, and she's got this is cardstock, very nice. um, it feels good. It's an expensive cardstock is what this is. It's a nice brand. So she's got this little girl here stamped out, and I believe there will be enough for everyone when I return everybody's stamps. I will give you one of these from Margaret. She has gracefully put some of these in here, and she's got some other things, so that will be in the trade. But everybody will get one of these girls. There's a whole bunch of these, and she is beautiful in the garden. But then she sent me this one. So one of these has got to go in the chicken book. So I don't know how many I'll have to get them all out, but most of them look like they are of the girl in the garden. Then I have a little piece of paper here that is got some other stamps on it. And that's a pretty rose. And look at the bird. Oh, that birdie's cute. And then this one here, which is a peacock. She did good on that. So these will go in the stamp trade. And then here's a real pretty one. Thinking of you. I think of you. And it's got the butterfly. That's pretty. So these will go in the stamp trade off when we do the trades. And there's more of the cardinal. Very pretty. He is good. So I'll have to go through and see if there's any more. Oh, look, she sent a fox and a meadow. That's pretty. That's pretty. Oh, is there more there? No, I got it. Okay. I'm trying to get everything, and I think this is another meadow. Those are pretty. So anyway, these will go in the stamp trade, and I know there are tons in here, and there's just too many for me to look at this moment. But they're so pretty. Look at the green. Wow, that's a castle. I've never seen this color of green before. That's beautiful. And here's another bird with some more flowers. That is really, really cool. Margaret, thank you. Thank you so much. Here's another one with the crosses. She's got tons in here, I'm telling you. So that's pretty. And then there's the chickens on the nest. Were the other ones on the nest too? I forgot what they looked like already. Were they yeah, they were the same ones. So I'll keep one of these for the chicken book. And it's already out. I've got the chicken book out. We're going to cut one of those off for the chicken book. I get to, I get to make executive decisions because, I am in charge of it all. And these look like a typewriter, which is vintage type things. Very cute with the watches. I'm looking at all of it. I'm trying to get it all. Whew. Here's so much more. Here's some more. This bird is pretty. Look at that bird. on a teacup. And there's some music paper and an owl. That's nice. That's nice. These will go in the trade. These will go in the trade with the roses and the teacups and the flowers. And then again, and here, look at this Victoria, the queen. Oh, she's a queen. Look, Janet, the queen. We like we like our kings and queens. So we've got some of those to share. And this one's a ballerina. And I like these that are like this. Um, there's just something about them that look good in the background of things. So they're not they're all good prints. There's no bad prints in here. So that is a lot. And thank you so much. And again, everyone's going to get one of these girls because there's plenty of those in there for sure. So I'm going to put these back in her envelope. There's some more things in here, so let me get to that. And but there's another stack of papers. She's given me so many, and these look like they are the same garden girl. So thank you, Margaret. Thank you so much. And then down here in the bottom, there's a couple of this size, and uh, and then she sent me she sent me this, and this is a little bag, and then she sent me two envelopes, homemade envelopes, and some pink envelopes. She sent me these, and I think I got everything out. And so she sent me some pink envelopes to use in the swap, and she's got some stamped with her address on it. So these will go into with the the swaps, and that's where these are going to go to. These are going to go in the swap box. I got a box. So she sent me two envelopes that she made. She told me she was making homemade envelopes, and look how cute that is. Isn't that just so sweet? Beautiful. Beautiful. Now you can't mail these. These are too small to be mailed, but they're great for Happy Mail and to trade with. Those are so sweet envelopes. So I'm gonna put these over here with my other Happy Mail, and then these will go with my swap. Um, I might be able to keep these on my desk and use them in my art as I go. These might be some I could use on my desk, and I'll put them with my with the napkins over here with my other Happy Mail, and we'll just keep these together for a little bit just so that we won't lose it. And then this little bag here, I've already decided what I'm going to put in it. I've already decided. So I have this bowl over here. I'm going to drag it out. I've got a little bowl over here. Oh gosh, it's heavy. I've got so much stuff in it. It's too heavy. But I've got, oh, there's my ring. Joe bought me some jewelry a while back, and I wear it every now and then just to show that I appreciate him. So I've got some earbuds over here. But anyway, in this bowl, got some cute little things in here. I've got some thread and sewing things. So I'm going to put this in my sewing bag. Anything that's thread related and sewing related. And there's a little bit of thread and some cordage right there. That'll go in the sewing bag. I've got some more thread and some more thread here. There's another ring. Joe fixed me up in jewelry. I've got a sand dollar, but that'll go back in the bowl. I've got a stamp, a homemade stamp that's going into the stamp pile. I've got some washi tape that can be put away in the washi tape drawer. And let's see what else I got over here. This is a transparency that I did on packing tape. and it was a magazine picture, and it was a technique that I learned to do on packing tape. So that was just a sample. But I've got some fabric here. Let's see. There's some lip balm. There's a This is a seashell. I got some seashells in here. I got a key. I think that came off of one of Margaret's Happy Mail. It was something that was on a key. Was She's used those size keys, and there it is. Oh, measuring tape. That should go into the sewing bag. That will go in there. And this fabric. And this is something that Margaret made. And I keep this one close by. And it's got a stamp on it that says faith, hope, and love. And it's something that she has made, and I think it's got a cross in there. There's a little cross. It's called a cross in your pocket. And so you put this in your pocketbook, and or in something that you own, like in here, and you find the cross, and you think, oh, I see the cross, and then it reminds you of what the cross symbol is and what it means to us. And it's a friendly reminder. It's just a friendly reminder of a cross. So that is so it's secretive, it's just between you and the cross. You don't have to you see it and you feel it and you don't have to say a word. You don't have to say anything. And then so this is going to go in my bag. I love it. And then this is some fabric. Look at that pretty fabric. It's so petite. It's so petite. I feel like I've been talking nonstop. I have. I've been talking nonstop. So let me stop and see everybody in the chat. So there's Diane. Uh, Good evening. Oh, there's a bunch more of y'all in here. So let's see if I can see any new names that popped in. I know there's Teresa Churches in there. There's probably a bunch of people in the balcony. So hello, everybody up there. There's Colleen. Good to see you, Colleen. Glad to have you here this evening. And I think I said hi to all of you guys. Belinda, Kathy. Kathy's here. Good to see you. Joyce is here. There's Joyce. Angie's here. Good to see everybody. Candy came in, and I'm sure I've missed a name or two, but don't please forgive me. It's not on purpose. So I think I've gotten close to the top now. So hello everybody and good evening. And if I've missed you, just say hello again. We'll just do it again. So anyway, this is a piece of fabric that I had pinned up together, and that's all that it is a piece of fabric. So so this should go into the sewing bag. So I'm just going to put the pin back into it, maybe if I can get a hold of it. And I've just pinned it together to hold it together so it doesn't go all over the place. So that can go in my bag. So thank you, Margaret. I've got a new sewing bag to keep my little sewing things in, and it can sit on my desk beside my bowl. And I've got rocks in my bowls. We've got trust and joy today. We'll use those words. We can use trust and joy. And then I usually throw my tape over here, my Scotch tape. It's always on top so I can grab it. So thank you so much. That's what's going to go there. That's where it's going to go. So there's that. So I've gone through all my Happy Mail, and this is some earbuds. And I'm just going to tidy these up a little bit. I don't need them very often, but every now and then you need earbuds when you stream. It doesn't happen very often for me. And I use these in my bedroom at night. When Joe's asleep, I can put my earbuds in and I can still listen to YouTube. I can still watch a movie. Okay, so that's that. Wow, that was a big to do. So anyway, the other thing I wanted to do was to finish working on our stamp trades, and I've got some stamps here. So let's do that. The first thing I'm going to do is cut off this chicken right here. Cut the chicken off here, and I can still use this in the stamp trade, but I've cut on it. But I wanted to take this chicken and put it in our book, and I'm just going to fussy cut it out a little bit here, like that. And I've got little scissors, but I can do so good with these big scissors. I've used them all my life, and I think I've mastered big scissors. I can do it. So there's my chicken. So we're going to find a page to put it on. And our chicken book is we've almost got every page. And we did a little flip through the other day. So I'm going to look for a page for this one to go on. And I might find a corner or something to put it somewhere. This was so cute with the fence on it. That was so cute. Bonnie did that. That is just adorable. I've never seen the fencing like that small before. So we put these down the other day when we glued down these napkins. So here's a spot for this one. Perfect. Just get my little glue stick out. Like that. And it's going to go right there. Right on top of chapter 11. Here, chicky, chick, 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 chick. You don't have a bowl like that on your desk? Well, I tell you, I got something to tell y'all too. That particular bowl is a coconut bowl, and it came from Sanibel Island from Dana. Dana lives over on the West Coast, or closer to the West Coast, and she was over there on vacation, and she brought me that back from her vacation one time, and she gave it to me. She's been over here to visit me a couple times, so we like to treat each other. So that was nice. And then today I watched a video, and I think Joe showed it to me, and he says, look at this," and it was the cotton clothesline rope that you can get. I'm sure Walmart still carries it, but it's a type of rope, and it's soft and it's cottony. Well, you use that, and then the girl used t-shirt yarn. And t-shirts is thin, but they make yarn out of it nowadays. And so you take that and you do a wrap around the clothesline, and then you keep wrapping it, and then you get one of these needles like this. This is a fiber needle. It's got a big eye on it, and you put the t-shirt yarn through it, and you sew the t-shirt yarn around the cord, and you end up going around and around and around until you make a bowl. So I've ordered me the rope, and I've ordered me the t-shirt yarn, and as soon as it comes in, it should be here within a week or two. I will make you all a bowl right here. I'm going to do it right here. I've already decided. So I thought that would be fun to do with you guys, because I'm always needing a bowl to put stuff in. And I saw it on a video, and I would have to go back, and I'll go back and hunt the video down. and then maybe post it in the group so you all can see it. But it'd be easy to make. Diane said she had a coconut bikini for a dress up once. Very cold and uncomfortable. Well, surely you wore a t-shirt underneath it. Oh no. Oh, how funny. How funny. Back in the days we used to do stuff like that. Yeah. Oh goodness. Well, anyway, this was my chicken book, and I did this the other day. This was a jelly plate that Juju sent me, a chicken jelly plate, and I did two of it in the book just for fun. And I glued down some napkins, and but this book is almost completed. I've got some little things here to be glued in the book somehow, and I'm not going to do that right this second. And I got some more cutouts to do. They can go in the chicken book, and this could be cut out some more. And he looks like he might be going to go sit on them eggs right there. We might find one of them chickens to sit on the eggs. And then I bought a new chicken book, and this is Happy Mail, and it's going in there. It's from Bonnie, and I save anything off of envelopes and anything I can find. I save it. This was some fabric that Esther gave me. There's some more chickens here that somebody sent me, and Happy Mail little things. I stuck them in here, and then I drew that. And I've got another chicken book over here that we can do. We did chicken tags one time. I think it was with Cindy, yeah. And that's from Jassy. That little Jassy, she's good. She is good. And she put a bee on there for me. Mm-hmm. Yes, she did. Look at all them bows and them glasses. Jassy's good. But anyway, there's a lot of cute things on here, and I did a page. This turned out really cute. It was all this stuff was laying on my desk, and I glued it down on this napkin and made a little page. So I thought that was fun. That was fun to do. And then this was a jelly plate ink that I put on there, and then I drew the chicken on top of it. So anyway, there's just a few more things left to do in this book, and it's an all year book. It's not to be done in 1 month or anything like that. And just so fun. This was part of a napkin. There's another chicken tag. Oops, I lost my tassel. I think the tassel went on this, and it was probably glued on to something or attached to something. So let me get it back on there. But it's a tassel and a key. And I'm just going to put it on the corner of this page, of this tag, and it can just dangle. It can just dangle up there like that. So that's all right. So anyway, there's a little quick flip that came from Juju. A little quick flip, and there's a few things in the back. I think this came from Angie, and it was put in there. Angie likes to make cards. She does very nice cards, and she should make some more of these, and she could use her Cricut to make a little emblem to put on here, and then she could just type out, "It's the little things that make life big," and she can use her little cutouts in colored paper on here, or put it on top of colored paper like the purple. She could do that and sell those in her craft show. But anyway, these are a few things left over in the back that we will use within this book before it's done. So we'll put that off to the side for now. We don't need it tonight. I just wanted you to see it. So and I've got some papers over here for stamping on, and I think we need to see what needs to be finished up. I think I did some half pages. So this is the stamp trade, people, and I'm waiting for them to send me all of their stamps. Anytime now, anytime. And then the next month, after the stamps, we're going to do dolls. So you guys ought to get busy getting those stamps to me, and then we can start making dolls. And I've got a few dolls that are made up. Uh, oh, Diane made chicken and corn soup yesterday. That sounds such like comfort food. Oh, maybe with a dumpling or a noodle. Ooh. So I started stamping here, and I'm going to get these papers back out and finish stamping on them. So I'll get those out. And this was a sample that I did. This is a stamp trade. And I showed how you can use some of your stamps. You can use homemade items. I had a hot plate that looked like the bee comb, the combs of the bee. And then I had a heart bubble wrap. I had some punchinelli. I had a round sponge. I had caps of different sizes. This is a lid that came off of an old stamp that I had, and the stamp was gone, but I kept the lid for this shape. And this is a bottle cap off of a medicine bottle, and this is a from a Scotch tape roll. Scotch tape. Doesn't that make a cute stamp? So those are considered homemade items. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Nanny. You been painting your face?
Yep, I have been.
Okay.
Now here's another one that I made, and this has got a vintage stamp that I have, and then this stamp here. Can you see it? This stamp here is an embossing folder. So if you have an embossing folder, you can use it to stamp on here, on your inks. You just have to wipe it off. Here's another stamping folder that I have that somebody gave me in some Happy Mail a while back from Esther, I think. And I can use this. One side goes in and the other side goes out, but either side you could stamp ink on that and press it on your paper. It will work. So that's a stamping trade, one of mine. And then here are some other papers that we've already made. And these will go in our trade. And I'm going to go ahead and fold them because they're ready to go in the envelopes. So they'll be ready to go. And I did put my name on them, Beth 25. So you all know where they come from. And then when you get your trades, you get to cut these and tear them apart and put them in your artwork. That's the whole idea of trading, so that you will have new trades, new stamps to use in your art without having to buy anything. So that's right, Angela. The stamp, this embossing is a extra. If you don't have very many stamps, but you have some of these, then you can use these for the stamp trade. Don't let anything stop you from trading. So get your marking tools out. Any kind of marking tool, any kind. And these are just so cute. There are all kinds of them in here, and I have a lot of stamps. I'm very well blessed with my stamps because I had a lot of stamps given to me. They were given to me, and that was a blessing. So yeah, so I will have an extra one of these pages will go in your stamps. Hopefully we'll have enough for everybody to have an extra one of mine and an extra one of Margaret's will go in your envelopes. So that's my goal. That is my goal. So you'll have plenty in return. So we're going to have a lot of fun with this stamping trade. And I can't wait to start trading them out, but I have to wait till I get a whole bunch of them in before I begin because and see I did that on some uh it was a piece of scrap paper that didn't have anything on it, and I stamped on the other side of it. So I recycled that paper. I saved it from the rubbish. So, and I did say that if you did not have any stamps or very few stamps, well, maybe you could do something like this. And you could go to the magazine, get a magazine. You can get free ones all over the place. I'm always talking about free magazines. And you start snipping some pictures out of the magazine and put them down on a piece of paper. I will consider this as a stamping trade. I will consider pictures. And look, this one's got words on it. Summertime words. So anything like this is acceptable. So if you don't have any stamps, do something like this. Find some pictures. Find something. These are in my stash. And where I was on a stamp trade before, and I've used, see, you can see how I've used them, and they're cut on, so that's good. There's another one of those. Oh, I've used it. I used some of it. hmm So that's what this is all about. So I forget. I had this file hidden. It was underneath some other things, and I couldn't get to it, and that's why I haven't been using it lately. So I need to get it towards the front of the shelving here, so I can get to it and start using these in our art, especially have if we need, if we're hunting for a certain thing, doing a scavenger hunt or looking for something, we can have this close at hand. But it's printed tissue paper, background papers, and that's where all of yours. When I get one of yours, um, I'll put all of yours in here for us to use. So that's what that's all about. But now these are ready to go in the giveaway, and these are going to be giveaways. I've already did these, and I just need to fold this better. So I'm going to put a little rubber band around this. These are finished, so everybody will get one of these. So I had over 20 of y'all playing, so I'm close to 20 right there. I think by the time I finish these up, I'll have over 20, and I'll have enough. So these can go into the tray too. These are finished. So there. So any other questions about the stamping trade? It's for the month of July, and as soon as y'all get them to me, the sooner I can get them back to you. Did you all see any fireworks last night? Joe's giving me something to drink. Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome. Hope everybody had a good 4th of July.
Did everybody get a hot dog? That's the main thing, a hot dog and the fireworks. So this is going to go over here. Now, so so if anybody has any questions or they want to look at the sign up sheet, I've got a whole bunch of y'all on here. Doesn't matter if your name's on here or not. Just send them to me, and that's what I'm going to go by. But I can mark people off as I get them, I suppose. But I'll wait and do that later. So
There's Sharon Lombard.
yeah, there's a whole bunch of people, Joe.
Yeah, a whole bunch.
20.
Well, if I said it real fast, nobody can understand it.
Oh, Margaret went to the beach, but she didn't see any fireworks.
Oh, Margaret, I'm sorry. I wish you was with us. we would they had some every year they had to outdo themselves, and I mean they was probably 200-300 foot up in the air, and I mean there
And
wasn't
that
no.
was just in the neighborhood.
Yeah, that was between here and the river,
So what's stamp?
and the yeah.
What color should I use? I found the sepia yesterday.
That's a big envelope, Margaret. Thank you.
I've already showed it.
Oh, I know it. I figured that's the first thing you did.
You had a Nathan hot dog. Well, will you explain, Margaret, what a Nathan hot dog is? She lives up in New York. Is it your dog or is it a type of dog? Curious minds want to know.
Oh,
That was that pop bottle.
what was that commercial last night they had on YouTube or somewhere that said Nathan hot dogs?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Is it a
it's top drawer.
it's a brand?
Oh yes, ma'am.
It's a kosher hot dog.
Yeah,
Ooh, Teresa knows all about
it's
them.
beef. It's no chicken,
Candy wants to know, did
no
you
pork.
go to Nathan's? Hot dog famous Nathan's. Okay, Margaret. Woohoo! We'll have to look for that in the grocery store next time.
Yeah, they got them.
Joe says they got them
Yeah, we used to have them at the food pantry occasionally.
at the food pantry.
Yeah.
All right.
We give them out, and buddy, they throw all the other ones away, thinking they was gonna get
Um,
Nathan's.
sounds good. Hi, Lori.
There's Teresa Church. Hello, Teresa. Good to see
There's a
you.
bunch of them in there.
Yeah.
So this is a homemade stamp. I've got some um, erasers down here where I've been wanting to carve, and as soon as I find my carving tool again, I'm going to carve. And I said I wasn't going to lose it again, but I have. I've lost
Well,
it.
it's probably right before your eyes.
It's probably right under this mess.
Well, hey, once you had the last avalanche, crap on it.
I did. I've already had one today. It was those feathers on the floor you just picked up.
Oh, I didn't get them all.
So it's the only hot dog I can eat is beef, and because you're allergic to pork products. Okay, okay. Don't they have a chicken one?
Yeah, there's
But it might have pork
combination.
products. Yeah, there's combos.
Right, it
You
might
have to
have
check. Yeah.
combination. Hi, Colleen. Hello, hello. Hadn't seen you in a while.
Oh, she's been here the whole time.
Well, I mean, she's been here today. I hadn't seen her this in the past week or so.
Yep, she's been here.
I don't get to come in all the time. I got other.
He's busy, guys. He's
Yeah,
busy.
busy man without a job.
Oh, he's got a job, all right.
And it's not on the back 40.
Oh, well, Missy is Diane, and she lives in Australia. So she doesn't think that she can get Nathan dogs. Probably in an expensive store or something. You might be able to find specialty ones.
She lives where?
Australia.
Australia.
Hmm.
Well, I could call Lisha and ask her if they got him.
Well, you can ask Diane because she lives there too.
Oh, I'll call her right now.
No, not don't. If you do, go in there. But yeah, go call her. That'd be great. So I just decided we're going to finish these papers up here, and then I'll do a quick count of how many I got done. And if I've got over 20, then I can quit on the stamps.
Well, I gotta go outside.
Well,
Girls, be careful.
okay.
Don't let the water get you wet.
Yeah, we need to say prayers for Texas. They had
Yeah.
terrible,
A
terrible
lot of
flooding. And our Becca that lives there, she got some flooding, but not in her house. her 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 she's got a nice uh she's got several acres of land, and there's a creek that goes across her land, and the creek raised. The creek was raised, and I don't think it went over the out of the banks of the creek, but she does have high water, and her roads are flooded
Yeah,
in her
the
area.
bridges are in potential danger.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily her little bridge. She's got a culvert, and it was water was running over
Yeah,
it last night during the storm, but then it's underneath the road. But uh, I think on out before she can't get out of the neighborhood.
yeah. I think she's got about a 4 foot culvert, two of them, and they were 3/4 of the way full. So that,
Yeah,
and it was still coming down.
yep. She's still got a lot of water, high water. So we're keeping her on our dry list.
Yeah, there you go.
We
That sounds
want her to be dry.
realistic.
So I'm a stamping. I think these papers here will finish up the amount of stamps that I need for everybody to have one. Yeah, I'm patting my ink pad. I'm making too much noise. Well, it's not that big of a noise. I hope. So we've used that one. Moving right along. I can put these away. I've got this little house. It's so cute. It's from California, 19. It looks like it's 68, but maybe it's 88. See if you all can see that. I think it's an 88. And it's just a little wooden stamp, and I have no idea where I got it at. You got 98 or 88? Yep, I think you're right. It's a cottage. It's okay. It's okay. Either way, I like this size. It's a pretty stamp. See how pretty it came out?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a cute house too.
Yeah, it's a cottage.
Is it a log cabin?
No, it's a cottage.
Mm. I like the ones on the right hand side at the top.
Yep.
It's kind of got a cowboy theme going on.
You talking about these over here?
Yeah.
These are antique, vintage type. They're vintage. This is like a metal tag. It's got the holes for the nails. This is another new perfection. It looks like a welding
Probably a big
tag,
bug.
and this is superior something beef type,
Mm.
and this is some kind of a punch tag.
Yeah. Tag. Yeah.
Hmm.
They're kind of done in a old fashioned
Uh huh.
1800s form.
And I did them in brown ink.
Mm-hmm.
That helps too. So, Juju has a cowboy theme. Yeah, he watches Juju a little bit. Have you seen the cowboy book yet?
The
Over
cowboy bug?
over at Juju's.
Uh-uh. Well, I don't think
Oh,
so. We watched one
yes,
something.
you've seen it. It's the one with that has like the fireman uh, calendar men in it,
Oh,
the
okay.
fancy, cute, the good looking men. Yeah,
Oh,
the one with the
them
abs.
real fat boys.
Yeah, they real fat boys, all right. No, he wasn't around when I said that, Teresa. He wasn't around. He didn't. He watches for a little while and then he turns on his own Cowboys
Yeah.
TV show. Hi, Kellyanne.
I'm sorry, I got to go to Grit.
Yeah, he goes to Grit TV. So, but we have a good time. So let's see. Let me go ahead and just see how many I can get on here, and without turning the page. I don't know if it's easier to turn the page or to. Will you turn the air conditioner down
You want some?
and turn that fan on? Turn the fan on too.
Yeah.
Or I've got the remote to
You can
it.
turn this one on all the way now because I cleaned all the fan
Um,
blades.
well, if it's don't touch it. Just just turn the air conditioner on. I turn it down, and I'll turn this one on.
Okay.
Okay, that feels better. So let's just see. Oop, nope, not gonna stay. How many I can get on here? All of these. I've got this. This is kind of like a sunflower. It was 12.45, marked down to 6, and I think I got it. I think this was a set for $6, or I got it for free at the church. I can't remember now, but still $6 for a set of these. It had several with them, different sizes. That's right, Kellyanne. Just say blanket hello. Hello, everybody. That's what that means. So that turned out okay. Then I have a rose. There's no name on it. This is a Stampin' Up! 98. And these are used stamps. I never paid. I've never paid. The only thing full price that I bought a set of Stampin' Up! Ink pads at regular price, and I had those for like 4 years, and I still have them. But I bought me these new archivals for Christmas, and they're all juiced up and inked up real good. And my old inks are over there, and I'm saving them to do paper dyeing with. I did some blue paper, and I made a little bag over here. Hopefully that works. Oh, that's pretty. And I did this. Oh, it's probably been a month ago, but I made a. This is a zip bag, and I put a napkin on it. And this is blue paper, and this is all of the blue dyed paper that I did with that Stampin' Up! Ink pad. And I still have more ink in it. I mean, I can probably do 100. I can do more. I can do 100 different times. And so I did the blue. Now I'm going to do, I'm going to do all the colors, and I'll do a rainbow of these bags. They're color coded. So yeah, that's what I started doing. And then I got busy doing something else. I'm going to put this ink pad up. And I got another ink here. And this is a heart, a forget me not heart. And It was $12, and I got it on sale for $3. And here's the ticket on it. Laguna Hills, California. It looks like it's a 2001. So let's see what it's going to look like. So let's get this out of the way here so y'all can see my paper. Like that. Pretty good. Now there's a little bit of lightness over here, and you could easily just, touch that up with the ink pen or a pencil, and get that to close up. Won't be bad at all. Okay, now let's turn the page, and we'll do this page. This should finish up my stamps, and I can put them all away until next time. That's much better. Here I am inking this up. Now I gotta turn the page. And we'll do it this way. Press it down real good. Alrighty. Let's get this one out. Esther sent some mail out. Oh, there's Becca. Becca, we were just talking about, we hope you're dry. Is there any changes in the water level? Has the creek gone down? I know there's a lot of other places that are flooded that are bigger than you, but hopefully you're dry. We hope that you are. So, Lisa, hi Lisa. Oh, that's pretty. Might as well do the next page. Doing a little bit of stamping here. That's pretty. Oh, I already did this one. Let's do this one. It stopped raining, but has the creek gone down? Has the water gone down a little bit or slowed down a little bit? Her creek was a rushing creek. Big time rushing. She wouldn't have been able to cross that creek. It was rushing that big. It would have taken her wheelchair for a ride. Just saying. That is so cute. It's a fall leaf. I should put that with my fall. I think I've got some little leaves that I put together and leave together. Okay. Seems like there was more, but I guess that's all. I'm going to get some more stamps out to do the rest. I'll do it next time. This one has to do with the sunflower. Need the sunflower. This is a sunflower. It's not a creek, it's a drain. Well, okay. It's a drainage and it has stopped rushing. Okay, honey. Well, we just didn't want you to get your wheels wet. That's for sure. Okay. That's good. That's all of those. Now we got to get them all. Okay, here we go. We did these. And I think, Becca, are you going to come on at 9 o'clock? She's been coming on after me, and it's been a great time to do her 100-day challenge. Jennifer's late. Jennifer has things to do. She's been busy. She's one of my faithful in my group that shows her artwork, guys. You all need to start showing your artwork if you got any to show. I did post a video in my group today about how they make ink in Japan, the traditional way. And it's amazing. It's amazing. It's not anything like you would ever think of. I couldn't describe it. I'd have to watch it again. It's so many steps in making it. It's amazing. Gotta watch. It's a must watch. So this is working out good. We've had a busy day so far. We've opened up some fantastic Happy Mail today. We had Happy Mail from Vanessa and Margaret. If you haven't seen it yet, you need to go back to the beginning and watch. You go back and watch and see what Vanessa and Margaret sent me. Okay, that one's done. Just got two, two, two left. I got two left, and then we'll move on. We've played with this enough. So let's get this one on there. Okay. And then the rose. A rose is a rose is a rose. So they say. These stamps are really good. They're real nice. They seem to go down pretty nice. All right. Random stamping. So I got those. I got that one. One more page for this evening. Okay. Three more. Hi, Lamont. Hello, Beth, and your lovely nails. Thank you, Lamont. I do it for all of you all and myself. Thank you, Mom. Thanks, Mom. My mama helped me get these nails. I worked all my life hard. I've worked hard all my life. I've worked since I'm 17. 17 years young. And I started young and worked hard. And I did good. Where's Goldie? Where's Goldie tonight? Haven't seen her. She's probably with Laura Beth, if I had to guess. Okay, so that's enough of those. I've got a little bit more left. We still have plenty of time. It's just the first week of July, and we will um, do some more on the next visit, the next show, and I'll show you some more stamps. It's winding down to the last, and these will be given back to you guys when you send your stamps to me. So these are flowers and hearts and objects. I've got a filing system over here that I'm going to put these away while I'm thinking about it so they don't fall. I've got too much stuff out. So the flowers can go there, and the shapes can go here. Hearts is a shape, and plants. There's another heart, and then there's a flower, and a flower will go right there, and there, and there. So that's good. And put that on there. There. Put those away. Pack them in there, I tell you. Don't need any more stamps. I got plenty of stamps. So, let's go over here. This is my A book that we did this year. Well, it started in June, May. I started this in May. And this is what we did the other day. We did two the other day. We did this rooster and we put real feathers on him. Here was our inspiration. And I think I did a fairly decent job in doing them. Very decent, if you ask me. And then we did a double page spread for God Bless America. This was the napkin, and I love it. We did a really nice job on this. I did the background and did all kinds of stamping in the background with the music and stuff. And this was part of the napkin, and I trimmed and cut and glued the rest of the napkin down over here. I just love it. It's very patriotic and very nice. So here's the next page. So I think I'm going to put this wax paper back here. Like so. And it's it's too big to leave open, so I have to shed it. So let's see what we're going to do on today's paper. So, hi Lynn. Hi sweetie. Who else come in? I think Angie has been here. Um, Lynn. I guess that's the newest one, but there's more of y'all in here because there's 25. So it's good to see everybody. If I've missed your name, type in caps if you would like for me to see your words. And because as I get busy, I don't look at chat when I get busy. Just saying. Just being honest. So I'll tuck that down. So let's see. What should we paint today? We could paint a doll or a chicken. Are y'all got in the mood for anything special? I got a couple of books this week. I've already showed them to you. I could even I can even do one of these. You all say what, and I'll do it. This one is a coloring page, and I would put this down in the middle, and I would color extend the print. This is Let All You Do and Be in Love. And this is Under His Wings. And I would extend the wings. And then She is Clothed in Strength and Dignity. And I would put her down and I would extend her bouquet and her body over here to the right and put it on the page. It'll be cute if I do that. You'll tell me what you want me to do. What do you want me to do? I can do a chicken. I can do a napkin. I can do something with Dolly. I've got Dolly here, and I've got a cowboy hat here. I could do something with those. I did find me a coin. Esther sent me this coin. Uh, Happy Mail. Let's see what else I got over here. This was some Happy Mail from Esther the other day. Oh, this is her stamping. I need to put, and Kathy's stamping. I knew I was missing a couple. These go over in the stamping box that I have over here. Of course. Of course. Don't put those where they belong so I don't lose them. Here's some more stamps this was some tissue paper that I used for something the other day. I think it was in the 100-day challenge is where I used that. And so that's okay. That's okay. And what else have I got over here? I had some happy mail from Sharon last week, and I've got it right here. She sent me a pretty page. Lovely romance. It's a mulberry rice paper. I could paint that. I could. That's pretty. Uh, it's just some things I have over here. I'm putting it in the happy mail area. And this was happy mail last week from Janet Nash and Dee Dee. That came from Dee Dee. And this was some stamping tools that I had out for a page that we did, and that was from Dee Dee, a photo booth. And some, we used a rock the other day. That goes on my desk. That can go in my bowl. We'll put the rock in my bowl. And this is just some things that I bought. That's happy mail. We're exploding with happy mail. We should do a happy mail page. And I got some painting papers here. This was sent to me. There's a doll. Somebody sent this to me. It might have been Cindy, but I like her. She should be a paper doll. And I love the background paper. I'm going to put her in the doll book. Okay, did anybody say anything on what they want me to do tonight? Talking to each other? Lynn says, should I put best stuff in my journal in pages I missed of writing? Yes. By all means, Lynn. By all means. Put them in there in the empty spots. uh, let's see. Okay, do happy mail pages. Okay, Jennifer, I will. I'll make a page with some of my happy mail. This goes in my drawer so I don't lose it. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put these books over here. Boy, the rain has made our grass grow. Our grass is getting tall. Oh, the rain's been raining a little bit every day down here. We haven't gotten any rain today, but it looks like it's going to rain any minute. Well, since I said I would do happy mail, I'm going to use this piece. And this was happy mail. We're going to do Dolly and a Dolly and a doll. A Dolly and a doll. This was from Cindy too. She sent me some pretty things. These are copies of old books. Okay, we're going to do that. I've got more happy mail. Hang on. Just making sure I got my ducks in a row here. There's some scrap paper. That's what I used for franken paper. I made some franken paper last night. There's a couple of napkins that I might be able to use. Then I have one of these. I could use one of these. I've got owls and puppies and a puppy and a panda. Let's use one of these. And they came in happy mail. Believe it or not, they did. Yes, they did. Um, Doing a good job here. Let's see what else we got in here. That's some of my painting papers I could use. Found some. I found some envelopes. There's some more Happy Mail. I'm going to put her in the doll book. We painted her. I'm going to put her in the doll box. Oh, I've got a doll box over here. We like her. We like her. We love her. Now this here is some odds and ends. Don't know what that's for. That was just a stamp that I used for something. So we can keep that. I've got some more text paper. And let's see. Don't need that. I'm almost at the end here. Got some paper over here. There's a baggie. Here's some pretty paper somebody sent me, and this is some painting papers that I made. I think there's my sandpaper. Somebody sent me a cup of tea. We just love our tea. There's some more paper. Alrighty. Another envelope. Put it with the other envelopes. Try to keep those together. A napkin. And a piece of paper. Here's some more paper. Somebody sent me some paper. This is origami paper. We should do origami. Okay, that's enough of that for now. Empty that out a little bit. Push it back. I got 2 inches. So I'm not going to use all of it, but we'll just see what we can use. And then this was from Esther last month. She sent me this embossing folder. Oh, I need to put that on my stamping for stamping. Then she sent me these stamps that had ACT cards. And this is a piece of, these are labels. These are labels. Okay. That's good. I could use those labels. And a couple of subject cards. That's nice. And then she sent me a piece of vellum. And this is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. That's cute. Okay, I'm going to put these over here in the Happy Mail place. There's some more in here. I'm so bad at not using Happy Mail, so this is definitely going to be a Happy Mail page today. We are going to use this for Happy Mail. I'm going to save these labels for something I have in mind to use them for, right there. Okay, so we're definitely going to use all of these little things in here. I've got some cards. I love these little cards. Special people like you make every day great. May you be filled with joy. That is so, so cute. And then these are another little prayer cards. So we're going to use all of these in our Happy Mail today if we can. Here's another card. Thanks for doing what you do. A big Thanks for being big hearted you. That's a wonderful card that we're going to put in my card box over here. And then we got the origami paper, more paper. That's nice. Some lemons and a rose. We might be able to use that today. And then, oh, she sent me this. Oh, I bet you 2 months ago. She sent me uh, a a date book with everybody's birthday in it. And I think what I was going to do, I was going to look and see if, uh, and they're all by month. Bless her heart. She, I forgot what I was going to do to her. I was going to look and try to do some house cleaning. I think make sure that everybody belongs where they need to be. And here's some more of these pages. I might be able to use some of these today. Let's see, they go with those other ones. Thank you, Esther. I'm not using them, so I'm going to use one today for sure. Thank you, Esther. We're making a Happy Mail page. So some of this came from Esther. I don't know who sent me the green tea, but I need a cup of hot water for that. I do have a hot cup over here. This was just some of my painty papers. We're going to try to use those in the background. There is some pretty paper that matches what Esther sent me. I think I've used part of it. And that's a stamp of mine. There was some napkins. The napkins were given to me from, I think, Esther. I mean, Margaret. So I just need one. Just need one. I'll take this one and this one. And these will go back in the other napkins. And I've got some right here. I got some napkins right there. See, these that have four sides, I get, four flowers out of them. So that makes it kind of nice. I was going to do a background page, maybe with some of that. So let's just see what we've got here. I want to use this one, and we're going to use Dolly. So I'm going to save. Wow, that is so cute. I think I'm going to use this one here. We're going color coordination. We're going to do color coordinating. This one's going in the doll box. And it says special values from our dress store. So I'm going to tear her out and go around her like that. Very nice. Like that. And down by her feet. Over this way. And we'll save this for something else. Put her in the doll book, in the doll box. But that's from Cindy. And I'm going to tear her out over here. I got a theme going on here. And I'm going to go into my I'm going to keep her. Nope, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to use Dolly. Oh, look at the back side of Dolly. Oh, look. We will definitely. I'm going to use this one, and I'll use one of these. So I'm just going to get my paintbrush. And and we're going to trim her out a little bit because she's going to match with the pinkish pink. Uh-huh. That's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to take some of this one, and we'll save this one into the napkin collection right there. And we're going to use this and this and this, and we're going to use some of this and this. I'm going to use a stamp. This is one of my stamps, and it's a vintage lady's face on some, I think it's for perfume and something smell goody. Toilet. They call it toilet water. And it doesn't mean it came out of the toilet. It means it's something that you would use in the toilet closet. Does that make sense? We're going to use this one. I'm going to save the yellow one. I'm not going to use the yellow one. We got too many things. Had it to choose from. And then we're going to try to use him. And I've got this to put down on the background. So we're going to put this down first. And then we've got all these other little things. And we're going to try to tint those. I'm going to try to tint them with a red tone. And it might be done with like a pencil, or I know this is a red pencil, but I'm going to give some red tones to this little puppy. And I'm going to cut him out. And he's going to have a little bit of red. So he's going to match everything on the page. Same thing to her. I'm going to shade this with the red pencil. And it doesn't matter if I get it on there because I'm going to cover it up. Red, red. We're going to do a red page. This is fun. I am in my element doing this kind of stuff, guys. I'm in my element. This is what I love to do. I mean, it's one of my favorite things to do. So see how it's going to blend with that. And this one just needs a little bit of red on the edge. And I'm going to use the plum. It's purple. It's more purple than pink. But that's okay. We'll just ink the edges of this one. And then when I do the dog, I can ink the edges around the dog too. Oh, it's going to be so pretty when we get it all down. All of the prepping is what takes so long, and the prepping is what's hardest to do, to remember to do all these different little things. I would love to do an outline of this, but I'm going to wait till I get it glued down, and I might be able to go up with a pencil behind it and on the edges. So I'll wait on that, and I might be able to use the pencil on her as well, but we'll see. We'll see. So I'm going to finish the dog. I was doing a little bit of red on the dog, and he's got him a hat. That's his chew toy right now. He is chewing on his daddy's hat. Daddy gave it to him because Mama bought Daddy a new hat to fish in this year. So this is his old hat. He gave it to the dog, and the dog smells his dad's sweat on it on the brim of the hat. Smells like his daddy. So that's why he likes to hang around with it. It smells like his daddy. So, like I said, I'm gonna cut him out, so it doesn't matter if I go over the edges or not. I'm going to trim them out. But I just wanted to get a little red tone to the dog so that he will blend on the page. And I'm just lightly going over everything. So any of the white, it'll be pinkish red. I've never done this before, so we're experimenting. I'm making every bit of it up. So let's get our background down, and we're going to put all of these over to the side for safekeeping. And we will probably use this butterfly somewhere on the page. And I'm going to cut this one out. So that's his tail over here, I think. It looks like his tail. We'll give it a tail. So there we go. There we go. Cutting his little ear out. And it's a little puppy. I think he's a golden retriever. Okay, there's his little paws. Yeah, there he is. And I might end up covering some of him up, and it won't be bad if I do. So I'll ink the edges on him too. And I'm just going to use the plum, so it'll be color coordinated. Let's see, Angie's buffering. She's going to be back. Okay, Angie, hurry back. Um, Everybody talking to each other. Okay, good, good, good. We had some. I went over to my sister's, and we had hot dogs, and they were something. They weren't Nathan hot dogs, but they were another uh, Johnson. I think they were Johnson hot dogs, and they had seasoning in them, and they were like some kind of a kosher dog, and it had cheese in the hot dog. And then my sister had fresh West Virginia half runner beans. Half runners. If you've never eaten a half runner bean, then you just haven't lived. You haven't lived at all. If you ever get a chance to find half runner green beans, I suggest you buy them. You'll never see them in a can. They're always fresh, and they grow up north, and you can't hardly find them down here at all. And the only thing they have down here are bush beans, and the bush beans are good, but they're not half runners. But the bush beans are good. I was raised on half runners, so that's why I like them so much. And but the bush beans down here are a little bit smaller of a green bean, but they grow real good in the sand, and they're sandy when you get them. You got to wash them real good and get all the sand out of them. Hi, Donna. Hi, Donna. Donna's here. She's one of my girlfriends. It's good to see you. And Kelly Ann just had some ice cream. I can have it if it's sugar free. I've been trying to do better with Joe. He likes to fudge. He likes to fudge on my sugar. And I keep telling him I can't have sugar. It has to be sugar free. So anyway, I'm going to put this all on my background. And I'm going to use my glue stick. Oh, Joyce, I love you. She canned 96 quarts of half runners one year. Oh my goodness. Oh, I told my sister, I said, save some of the beans, save some of them, and we'll save the beans for seed. They're good. That's all I can say. But anyway, I was raised on them. So, but anyway, my niece went up north for a graduation, and she come back with a bag full of green beans for her mother. She's such a good daughter. She's such a good little daughter. What can I say? I'm gonna try to put this right here on the edge, and then this one here over here on this edge. So I'm putting these down. I'm making frankenpaper. This is how you make frankenpaper. It doesn't have to be with this color of paper, but anything you make new, when you make a new piece of paper with old scraps, it's a nickname of frankenpaper. And I didn't make it up. I just do it. That's what I heard. And you just use little pieces and glue it down. And I like to use this antique different colors of text paper. It looks like it looks like an aged antique look, and that's what I like to do. And the last time I did this, I inked all the edges, but I'm not inking the edges this time. But that's okay. This is German paper right there. We used to have a guy that come in from Germany, and he got kicked off his YouTube channel. He was doing some stuff that wasn't acceptable, and I'm not sure if he was playing videos or music or something. There was something he was doing on his channel that they said no, no, no. So they kicked his channel off, and they took all of his videos. So I'm not sure why, what, where, how, what the scoop was, and he didn't. For some reason, they didn't allow him to uh, start a new channel. But surely he could start a new channel. But I don't know. So he kind of got discouraged, and I think he quit. He got mad and quit. But I don't know if he can watch YouTube or if he's just totally mad at him or what. I don't know. So sorry to hear about that. Peter. His name was Peter. So we're going to put this over there. And I'm doing all these straight edges first. It makes it easier to do the straight edges. Different fonts, different textbooks and stuff. And stuff. That's what we're doing. Getting it close to the edge. Like that. And that. Now we can fill in the gaps. Fill in the gaps. There's 390. We've got page 390. put some music paper on there. I like music paper. Put that one there. Okay. Using all my scrippy scraps, as Janet would say. Got to use your scrippy scraps. Like that. Let's see what we got up here now. Better be careful because this paper's fragile. It'll go down. I won't be able to get it back up. Put it right here. Hopefully I'll get to see some of this in the background when we get finished. There's a little bit of phone book in there too. That's a phone book. It won't be long and they'll be out extinct. Everybody should have access to the internet these days. There's a few people that don't do it. I know Joe's mother, she didn't do internet, and she didn't have cable TV. She said there wasn't anything wrong with the TV she had. So so she just used whatever the antenna would give her, which was just like 3 channels, and she got uh, she got a little bit of stuff, but it was she got a Western channel and a public channel of some sort, and she would hear. I think she could hear some news, and she left it on the Western channel for the most part. And it was the same channel that Joe had for westerns as well. It was at the same time and everything. It was on the East Coast, and they would watch westerns together. And now he's got an uncle in California, and he talks to him, and they watch TV channels together too. Not necessarily westerns, but they watch fighting channel, the fights and stuff. They like to watch the fights in the ball games, which is funny. Funny. I'm almost done. Look at this. I'm putting it down. Covering it up. It's looking good. I like it. Let's cover that up. Get a big piece here. Like that. Like that. How we doing? Doing okay? I need a little piece right there. That's good. A little piece right there. That's brittle paper. That's old. Some of this paper is antique. Because this is a music book from like the 1920s, and this paper is so brittle. It's old. It's brittle. Just put that piece right there. Cover that little hole up. We'll put this piece right here. And another piece of this. Okay. I got a skinny piece. Put it right there. These little tidbits, they go right on those little tiny spots. Okay. Right there. Right there. And I need a triangle-ish one right there. And a little note right there. Cute. It's fun to work to do the little spots. It's fun. That's an old one. It's brittle, brittle, brittle. And then we'll just do a few here for just the tiniest little slivers here. And it's okay to overlap them. Don't hurt a bit. Let them fall where they fall. Okay. I think I got everything. There's a couple of white parts, but like I said, it's going to get covered up. So it doesn't really matter if that's still the paper. It We're still going to cover it up. I'm going to put something down here too. There, I think that looks great. So just a few little leftovers. I didn't have to get any more. That's great. So I had all of these. I'm going to dry this with the heat gun. And I use these papers so much. I'm going to save those because I've got some more from last night over here that I used. And I'm just going to stick them in this envelope too. So that'll be my leftovers because I'll use them. So that looks great. I'm going to get the heat gun and dry it. It is definitely a background, don't you think? Oh, we're going to put, I've got things over here. I got a whole slew of things to put on. This is a Happy Mail page. I've got some Happy Mail that people have given me. And I decided that I was going to use some of it for this page. And we're going to make a page out of this stuff. This is just something you could do with your old leftovers. Your leftover papers. So anyway, I had this was in some Happy Mail. I think that came from Debbie. This was mine, a stamp, and then this was from Cindy, and then some red paper was from somebody, Esther, Cindy. I have a red flower or a pinkish flower. This is red pink tones. Juju gave me Dolly. So she's going on here. And then this was on the other side of Dolly. So it's going to go down as a back somewhere behind here. And then Esther gave me this. And then I've got several pieces of paper that Esther and maybe somebody else sent me, Cindy or somebody. And I'm going to, this one's not bad for this page. It's feathers. And I like this little trim, but the rest of it I won't use. But I like this. I like that shades. It fits with the shade. And then Esther sent me that. And then I got two little cards, and I want to use this pink one. And we'll save that for another day. Save that for another day. So, and I got a couple of papers. I'm going to look through my stash. These are just painty papers that I made. And I'm going to look through my stash and see if I can find something that goes with the color scheme. So we'll save all of those. And so we're going to see if we have enough. And then I'm going to color some of this. And I'm going to cut them out. So let me get I've got a red pencil I've been using. So let's just see if I can color this flower here. And I'm going to do it in a two-tone. So I'm going to, this is a Prismacolor Crimson Red. And I'm going to get another one that maybe is in pink. Let's see if I can do a blend it in. And I need my pencil sharpener. Do I see it? No, I don't. Okay, we'll get another pencil. So these Prismacolors are really nice, but this is a picture here that I think I'm going to trim this out and put it like in the corner or something. So I like that pencil. This is a pink, but I don't know that it's a Prismacolor. I think this is an Inktense pencil. So I can activate it with water. Oopsie. It's sticky. It's sticky. It's sticky. Get out. Get off. Get off. Get off. I dried it, but it was still sticky. I may have to leave some of this down. Whoa, we're not ready. I was just showing. Get off, get off. Everybody off. Okay, sorry about that. So again, I'm cutting this flower out, so I don't care about the edges. Okay, there's another pencil. Let me try another one. This is another crimson red. I think I had two sets. I gave my mother a little set of the Prismacolor pencils, thinking she would be able to tell the difference, but she couldn't. She didn't care if it was dollar store or what. She didn't care. She wasn't prejudiced with her pencils. But I can tell because these Prismas are nice and soft and they really go down good. The color is so much better. Mm-hmm. And you'll see they're going to come out and they're going to look so good. And you're going to say, wow, that worked out really good because it's really messy right now. And you're going to, and I've always said, you got to go through this messy, ugly stage before you can get to the pretty stage. I've always said it. I don't know where I've heard that from, but I probably made it. I probably the one who started saying it. Because I believe it. I believe it. You got to get through the ugly stage. Okay. Just hang on just a minute. I'll get that's the white one, but it's not. Is it Prisma? I believe it is, because I can use this white pencil too. We'll see. We'll see. I got a couple of white ones in here. Looking for the. I'm looking for my yeller, and it's a little guy. Here he is. Are you ready for the pop? It's going to pop out. Are you ready? Hang on to your hats. It's still wet. It's sticky, but it's slowly drying. Here it comes. So I'm taking the yellow and I'm practically going over all of it. The yellow. And the yellow and the red, they kind of make an orange. And I'm going 90 miles an hour, which is okay. Getting hand cramp. What do you think? Can you tell? I need my pencil sharpener. There it is. Found it. Don't tell me. Don't tell me so. Don't tell me it's not going to work. Oh, gosh. Don't tell me it's not going to work. Can you believe it? The battery's dead. No! But you know what I did when I bought this? I can get Joe to get me new batteries. But when I bought this, I bought another one because I loved it so much. I said I'm not going to ever go out without this. So all I need now is a box. I got a box to unload all this stuff on my desk. So so all I have to do is put all this stuff over here on my desk, on my drawer, and put it in this box and pick up the stuff off the floor. There's some old photos. We'll leave those out. They found my stencils. I want to make a new stencil book. I'm not going to put them in the box. Hang on. I'm a working. I'm a getting it. I'm a getting it. That can go there. I'm almost there. Almost there. Put this over here. And this over here. Because I think this is where my extra I thought it was in this box and I fibbed. I fibbed. It's not in here. Yes, it is. Here it is. So we got a new, I'm going to sit this over on the floor. It's okay. I needed to put that in a box anyway and put it in the hallway so I can clean up. And these I've already used these stamps, so these can be put away. And I think I can sit back down now. It just takes me a minute. I might use one of these pictures in what we're doing tonight. and I wanted my stencils out because I was looking for them yesterday. So here's my yellow pencil. This has to come out. Glad I didn't start it with that. And this is just the tape on it. I don't. It's a jot. I got it at the Dollar Tree, and I'm not sure what that is. Is it a something that comes off, or is it a safety thing? It might be a safety thing, so you can't use it until that little plastic thing is knocked off. I don't know what it is. See what it says. It doesn't have any directions. So let me try it again. There's like a little nub, and there it goes. And I might have to pull the tape off. I'm not sure what it is. It's to start the motor. Where's Joe? I'm going to give him to Joe and he can fix them because that's his job. In the meantime, I do have an old-fashioned uh, pencil sharpener over here. It's on the cabinet. So fear not, we've got the old-fashioned pencil sharpener. I just have to go over there and get it. So, am I doing okay? It doesn't have a battery. No, 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 no. It has a battery in it. It's a battery operated. I've never plugged it in. Does it have a plug? Juju, does it have a plug? Are you telling me something I don't know? Juju, tell me, tell me, tell me. Tell me the truth. It's my note to self. Dollar Tree new sharpener for Miss Beth. Buy batteries. No, the new I haven't used the pink one. You mean it's like a throwaway? Surely not. Surely not. Not a throwaway. Okay, I'm getting back to my work. So here's my work, and I used the yellow pencil over the red, and it makes it pretty. It makes it pop. So I hope that you all can see that. I hope that you enjoy it and that you will want to do it to your next picture. I used red and pink pencils, and then I did yellow on top, like that. And I did this one too. Now I get to cut it out, and we're going to use them on our page. That blue one, I've used it for 6 months. I think I don't remember when I bought it, but I bought one and I loved it so much I sent Joe after another one. That's why I got two of them. And I've never used the pink one. Did you tell me something else? She's telling me no, 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 no. Okay, Juju, no. Let's see. Okay, that's as far back as I can see. Okay, so anyway, all right, let me finish cutting these out and then we'll get to the collaging part because I think we're ready for the collaging part. This is just a regular Happy Mail page with all of the things on our desk. And it's fun to use the stuff on your desk that people have given you. And it, uh, it just makes Happy Mail worth it, that's for sure. So this is a straight edge, and I'm just going to put it up to the edge right here somewhere, and it'll end up going down there. And then this one here will go into a corner, and it's going to pull it all together. So I'm just cutting these out as fast as I can, just as fast as I can, like that. And I'm not sure if I'm going to need the verse, but I'll save it. I'll save the verse just in case. If we have enough room, we can do that. So this is going down. This will go in here. This is going to go. I wonder if that's. Did I do an ink tint pencil on that? I think I did. I can't tell, but that's okay. But that's what that's going to look like. And I'll let it dry for a minute. So this could go. Can you see this corner? And then move y'all up a little bit so y'all can see from corner to corner. So this will go in this down here. And then I've got the puppy dog in the red tones. And I do like this paper. So it could be tore up a little bit and put on here for just for looks, like that. I'm going to tack a little bit of it down, and if I have to rip it off, it won't rip too bad. I'm just tacking it down because I got such a big page. I get so excited when I do this stuff. Put that one there. Just a little there. It doesn't matter if the yellow this background shows because I like it. I like it a lot. So let's find Dolly. Oh, Dolly. We got Dolly to the front. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to tear her out a little bit. And she doesn't need her signature on that because I know who she is. And I remember when she sang that song on uh, on the Wagner show. I remember when she sang the first sang that song. She sang it at the end of his music show. Sure did. So this was ripped off somehow in this direction. So what we're going to do is I'm going to lift that up a little bit, and I'm going to put her down here like that. And I'm going to use a little bit of my glue. I'm a mess. I know I'm a mess. I know it. You don't have to say anything else. I know. Go glue that little flower back down here. Just in case. Like that. It's going to be fine. It's going to be so fine. It's going to look fine right there. Yeah, it's going to look good. Fix that one up there. That one down there. We are going to glue that there. We are. So then I have a little bit more of this paper. And I think it looked good down here somewhere. And this is random. I'm really kind of doing it random. The puppy's going to go here. And then I've got this. It could go right there. I've got some of Dolly's paper, her tissue paper, and I could put it up here. And it'll go underneath a little bit. And I'm going to glue that down there. And we'll glue it down. Right there. We'll glue this on top. Like that. And then we'll glue this down on top of this. Like that. And I will always love you. Sing it, Dolly. You got it, girl. Oh, I got to get this girl in here now. Done forgot about her. See, I could put this up here. I'm going to get a wet paper, a wet brush, and tear this off. And we could put some more of it down here. Like right there. And we can glue that there. And glue that there. And that there. And that there. Can y'all see? It's right on the edge there. It's right there. And then I got this little girl put in. And then I got some of this. Like that. And the doggy's going to be in the middle. And this lady here is going to go right like that. And she's got to go on top of everything. And the puppy's going to stay. Like that. We're going to put this down. And we'll put the puppy paw on top of her. It's just a little bit. Like that. Like that. And I didn't get any of this paper yet. I don't need it there. I just may not need it at all. How about that? How about them apples? We'll just save it for another day. I didn't get to use the prayer card. That's okay. I don't want to put this there. And I think it's enough. We just need some words. we can say, I will always love you. I will always love you. We're going to put that there and that there. I think we got our page. Angie, Dolly wrote that song. It is Dolly's song. Excuse me. Angie, you're just too young to remember. Dolly wrote the song. She sure did. And you can look her up on YouTube, and she sang it on the Porter Wagner show. At the end of the show, she um started her career on the Porter Wagner show. Was one of the shows that she actually started, become famous, and then she wanted to branch off and go on her own, and she retired from the Porter Wagner show, and that was the song that she sang on the very last episode. And I think it was a song that she wrote, and it just so happened to fit, the the ending, of her being on that show. And I think she loved Porter. I think he was a wonderful brother, like a brother to her. And yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yes, Angie. So anyway, um, I love this. I think this is going to be it. So I do want to take this ink and go around the edges of some of the book here and frame it a little bit. In the it's a plum, but it's in the tones. It's in the pink family. So we will allow that. And I don't think it really needs anything else other than some words. Yeah, Whitney Houston turned it into a movie song, and Whitney made that was her big money making song, but she had Dolly's permission to sing the song, and Dolly was very happy that she chose the song. Now, this came out of the. Let's see if I can read it. Each sharpener uses 3 AAA batteries, not included. Oh, now this says not included in this one. So Joe, but the blue one, Joe must have put them in for me. Thank you, Juju. I'll get Joe right on that. Good job, Juju. Good observation. Okay, so I've got some words over here. Uh, I don't know that I have I will always love you, but I might find some other love things. You are stunning. You are smart. Together, I got the together words. The together list. Together we can make life better. How about we just do that? I'm not going to be picky. We are better together with Dolly. Don't you think? Together we are better. We are. That's what I'm going to use. And that Dolly, she's just as sweet as she can be. I don't think there's anybody that don't like her. Can't imagine anybody not liking Miss pretty little Miss Dolly. She's just the sweetest thing. This pumpkin pie. Can't get any sweeter than sweet tea on that. So I'm going to ink it. I can put it up there, or I can put it down here. Or I can put it right here in the middle. I think that's where it goes. It's going to go right in the middle. So I'm going to get my plum out, and I'm going to see if I can't plum it up a little. Plum it up. You know what the term plum means when you're going to plum something? Hi, Renee. I was just thinking about you yesterday. Oh heavens! I was looking at one of your music videos. Hi, Renee. Hi, honey. Renee is one of those people that listens to music and she gives her review on the music, and she has blossomed in that department. Blossom. I am so proud of your channel. So proud of you, Renee. So proud. So I'm going to glue this down. How's your son? How's he doing? I think it's what it is right there, guys. Plum and all. So there it is. So AAA batteries. Oh, who would have thought? Okay. Love it. Happy mail. And I would like to take an ink pen, and I would like to maybe, I'll put the date on it as well. Let me get the date on it. But I'd kind of like to put a few names. That we know for sure that go on this. Yeah, her Becky, Little Red Wagon. She was Little Red Wagon. Girl, Becky's saying hi to you, Renee. But I'm subscribed to her, so you guys uh, put your handle in, Renee. Put your link in for us. So I do know that Juju gave me some, and Esther. Of course, this pen is not working on here. And Cindy and Esther and think in a minute. There's me. I'm on there. And anybody else know of any names? Thank you, Renee. You all sub to her if you don't know who she is. She's a longtime follower of me, big time. She's been following me for a long time. And she has a channel where she reviews new musical songs that come out, and some of them are old, and gets them popular again, and helps the music industry. Is anybody's else's happy mail on here? Did I use anybody else's? Um, I was going to use that little, I didn't get to put this on there because this was from Margaret without an E. I'm sorry, Margaret, I did that. I'll have to go back and change it for you. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut out some of this flour and just put that down there. Maybe I can cut it down a little bit. Oh, that'll be so cute right there. See how I added that flower? Perfect. So, okay. So let me put this down, and then we got Margaret's name on there. Anybody else's Happy Meal on here that you can think of? Okay. So thank you all. Thank you very much for all your Happy Meal and stuff. So that was great. Oh, and then we've got the other side. So here's what I'll do with the leftovers. I'll make a little collage on this side. Oh, I've got the ribbon to do too. Okay, we'll get it. So what I'm going to do here is do a little collage. That's a nice piece. I'll save that for the next whatever. And we'll use that. And I think these old photos look cute. And I thought about putting it in here. And what would look cute is if I cut that out with some fancy scissors. It, I remember we used to get pictures from the probably York and places we'd send off to get pictures, and they had this little scallop on the edges of the pictures that it came out. Uh, that it came from, and I can remember that. That was back in the 70s. Like that. That's what I want to do. So, and then Esther sent me some hidden paper clips. So they're going to go on here. One of them. Thank you, Esther. Here's all your little things. And um, what I'm going to do, I've got just a few minutes. So I am going to get one of my paint sets out. And this one came from Dana. And they're gouache. They're gouache, so I'm going to get a paintbrush. And I'm going to get into these colors right here. And you remember what Juju did last night? She did. She did some swirlies. She did. She did some roses last night. I'm going to get my water spritzer out, and I'm going to use these pink and orange right now. That's what I'm going to use. So let's see what we can do. So I'm just going to do some things that Juju did last night, and she did like I don't know, up 10 million layers on her roses, but it was really cute the way she did it. Don't have to be exact. She cut hers out, and then she went over it in a different color after she did the pink, and then she did the red, and then she did the orange, and then she did I don't know what all she did, but I just know she did layer upon layer upon layer. So that's what we're doing. And then over here, and you'll see these roses will come out so cute. Right now they're in an ugly stage, and that's okay. Ugly is good. And I'm going to put one more over here. That's perfect right there. Now we're going in back into the orange, an orangey red. Can y'all see? I'm going fast. I think the faster you go, the better it is. And now I have another one that is really more orangier than the other. It's a darker orange. Hang in there. Don't leave me. I promise you, you're going to love it. It was Juju's idea. You can blame her. And I think she watched somebody else do it. I've seen other people do these. This isn't new, but it's new for me and Juju. So there's that one. And then I'm going to let this dry, and I'm going to do some more. So let me get the heat gun out. It was hazy, crazy art. And we'll get my gold pen out. We will do gold. That'll be the final finale. And then we're going to do this collage on top of all these extra little things that I have. Great night tonight, guys. We had a great night. And Miss Rebecca is going to be on next, and she's going to do the 100-day challenge. So the idea is to do several layers of different pens and pencils. This will, if I do it real slow, it might work. These brush pens, I've had them for a long time, and they're a little, that was real juicy at first, and then it got dry. They're about empty is all they are. That's okay. We've been using them. And let's see here. We can use our pencils, uh, Prisma pencils like this. Got another one. Thank goodness. Let me get a little napkin here and just do that for those three that are still wet. Just scribbling. I think I got them all. Okay, enough of that. Then I could use, still got to put this butterfly on there. And this was another pencil. It's a pink one. Okay. And I am going to use my ink pen. This is a black gel pen. And it's not writing on all of it because those pencils are waxy. It's all right, I'll get something else. Won't hurt a thing. Okay, we'll try that one. Now let's try a pencil. One of these. This is a black Prisma pencil. Okay, perfect. Now, um, I don't know. Are you coming on? Yes, Becca, I can come on with you. We got 9 minutes. I'm going to finish these up. Let's see. Let's do the gold, and we'll do the cluster, and then we'll quit. Hi, Chris. Okay, Chris. Thanks for coming on. I love you, Chris. Okay. So I'm going to finish it off with my gold pen. And we're going to do a 100-day challenge. What are we on, 12 or 13? Lost track. 100-day challenge. Juju's been doing it. Who else is? Esther's been doing it. And you don't have to do every day. You could just play for 1 or 2 times. It don't matter. We'd like for you to play with us if you can. And Becca's got the prompts. Okay, there are my roses, and that's my background page for the opposite side. Okay, so now I'm going to glue this stuff down, and I'm going to use my wet glue because my gold might still be wet. So I'm going to put this down right there. And I've got this. Encourage one another and build each other up, just as just in fact, you are doing. As in fact, you are doing. Okay, just like you're doing. Today's prayer. Thank you, Esther. Good. So that's going to go there. This is a cluster. I'm going to put a pretty picture on here. And this could have been my grandmother. It sure could have. She looks like my grandmother. So that's the little cluster that we have. We could put that under there. Just a little something like that. How's that? Juju, you want to come on and do the 100-day challenge with Becca? We want you to. So along this edge is going to be my ribbon. It's a butterfly ribbon, and I think it goes perfect with the page. And I'll just snip that off like that. Perfect. So there's my butterfly page. Cleaning my desk up as I go. And I think that's all we can do. I think that's all we need to do. How about that? Okay. Hi, Lindy. Hi, Lindy. Good to see everybody. And I want to thank you all for coming in and watching me and helping me do everything. And I will be back on right after the show. I'm going to Becca's channel. Put Becca's channel in. And so, just in case you all don't have it, some of you might not have it at hand, but you can go right onto it. And then I will be back on my regular time Tuesday, but I will probably see y'all Sunday and Monday somewhere with probably with Becca if she wants me. And that's all I'm going to do tonight. So, thank you all for coming in. Bye, Lamont. Bye, Lindy. Bye, Angela. Bye, Candy. Bye, everybody. We'll see you soon. Good night for the moment.